Hello, folks. Welcome to the latest episode of the Trumpocalypse, where the former commander-in-chief finds himself in the midst of a political dumpster of lost popularity. As you know, America is getting ready for the upcoming presidential elections in November 2024. The situation seems to be a challenge for Mr. Donald Trump for losing his popularity massively among GOP voters. The former president is adamant about using threatening statements and racist remarks in his election campaign, without realizing how many Republicans have turned their backs on him. Seems like the world is soon going to witness him singing the song of Queen called Bohemian Rhapsody, that goes like, "Mama, I just killed a man. Put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead," as he apparently sabotages himself with latest actions. In a shocking turn of events, it seems that even the staunchest of Trump supporters are jumping ship faster than rats fleeing a sinking Titanic.
This is an ugly business, man.
Look at what people are saying about the long-lost beloved now. "I will not vote for Trump, and I will not vote for a Republican unwilling to denounce Trump," said Horn 59. He is a grotesque, narcissistic, emotionally ill criminal who has already made it clear he is willing to toss aside the Constitution and incite an insurrection. That goes completely against everything I used to believe the Republican Party was about. "I can't vote for Trump. He's a crook. He's too corrupt," said Scott Simeone, 64, an independent Amherst voter who backed Trump in 2016 and 2020. "I voted for him, and I didn't realize he's as corrupt as he is."
You killed innocent people.
The means to an end.
You started a massacre.
I caused the revolution.
You betrayed the law.
Well, it looks like the corruption the world had been blind to until recently is no longer serving any purpose to Trump, who is also facing a number of legal battles as well. 2024 is different for him, as he is not a first-time candidate. He is a known and recognized entity who is being judged for his time in the office and not for his ongoing campaign. According to the political veterans, it makes it even more difficult for him to win back the people he's alienated.
You just go home to mommy.
The Republican Party was already doing the cha-cha slide toward change before Trump even showed up with his political dance moves. Trump's big moment in the spotlight just highlighted what many traditionalists and nationalists were already feeling. A bit like a fish out of water in this fast-paced, confusing world, where the cool kids with fancy degrees seem to call the shots. It's like watching a sitcom where the old-timers can't figure out why everyone suddenly speaks emoji and cares about saving the planet. As a matter of fact, Trump needs to realize that Delulu is not the Solulo in the present time.
They say, I have the most loyal people. Did you ever see that? Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? It's like incredible.
Recently, Trump decided to spice things up by likening migrants to something out of a horror movie, suggesting they're poisoning the blood of the nation. And in a move that left many scratching their heads, he claimed at a gathering that black voters are totally into him because of his knack for racking up indictments. Needless to say, that comment got him a one-way ticket to Backlashville faster than you can say troll in chief.
Donald say he wants to run for president and move on into the White House. Why not? It wouldn't be the first time you pushed a black family out of their home.
According to some wise minds out there, the GOP voters are probably not too thrilled about Trump's tough guy stance on immigration and his knack for tossing around some less than politically correct language. And hey, let's not forget the cherry on top. The looming threat of Trump facing a mountain of legal troubles might just send them running for the hills.
And it was 30 or 35 questions. The first questions are very easy. The last questions are much more difficult. Like a memory question, it's like you'll go person, woman, man, camera, TV. So they say, could you repeat that? So I said, yeah.
Back in the day, the GOP bigwigs were all about being tough on Russia and waving the free trade flag high. Just ask Mitt Romney, the poster child for those values. But oh, how the times have changed. Today, 1 in 5 Republicans is ready to flex his muscles at the drop of a hat, while the rest are too busy wondering if they can even trust their own election results. Well, it looks like the voters have caught a serious case of populism fever. Thanks to Trump's populist charm rubbing off on everyone like a bad case of contagious laughter, the whole party's been hit with a case of populismitis. It's like the latest trend in political fashion. Everyone's jumping on the bandwagon, whether they know the lyrics or not.
I'm gonna pretend to go to work now.
So while Biden might struggle to get people as excited as a puppy with a new squeaky toy, Trump's like that one friend who's so divisive They make pineapple on pizza seem agreeable. I mean, the guy's so polarizing that some folks in his own party whipped up a whole Never Trump movement in 2016 just to root against him. And they're not even picky about which team they're cheering for, as long as it's not Trump.
I've been attacked from fronts that nobody ever got attacked on, with fake investigations, fake Russia.
Let's face it, ever since Trump crashed the political party in 2016, the GOP's been going through some serious changes, and not the good kind, like upgrading from dial-up internet to broadband. We're talking older, whiter, and more male than your average bingo night at the retirement home. That is the GOP of today. Now, Trump's base is like his favorite pair of old slippers, comfy, but definitely not appealing to everyone else, including the moderates and independents. He lost the 2020 election fair and square, despite his best efforts to convince everyone otherwise, and then decided to throw a temper tantrum so epic it made toddlers everywhere jealous. But instead of taking a hint and toning it down, he's doubled down on the crazy, cranking up the volume to 11. If this trend keeps up, Trump's in for a rude awakening. Turns out, there's only so many people willing to sign up for the Trump train, and it's looking like a one-way trip to Loserville. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. We've got plenty of incredible videos on the way that you won't want to miss. And if you loved what you saw today, give us a thumbs up and share this video with your friends.